Welcome back to Tennessee Frugal Craftsman. You are looking at a garage lower portion that is about half or 2/3 done. So I haven't been videoing. I think the last time I was working on this wall, I've since finished sheeting that back wall, and we got the double LVL up into place, and I have put all the stringers, floor joists in the back half. So we've got a good start on this. I've also buttoned up the wall there where the joist, or where the beam went in, and sat on the I-beam below it. That's been an eyesore flapping there in the wind for the last 2 or 3 months, or 2 months I should say. So that is now all tied in, and the only thing that I have left as far as walls is this front wall, which is obviously, oops, I'm hitting my zoom button. This wall here, which is mostly openings, 10 foot, 10 foot, 3 foot. So lots of framing, but not a lot of wall. I've also did some lumber moving this morning. I was trying to find out what I had for oak 6x6, and they were pretty much on the bottom of this stack. This stack has been in the way since I put it here because I extended the garage 6 feet. It was rated, well, everything was right on top of that stack. So I moved the stack a little lower there, and in the process of checking out all of my 6x6, which are my posts, I realized that I didn't have one long enough for this. I thought I had a couple 12-footers, but the only one I had was not good on one end. So I've got to see if I can get a metal post. Probably going to be better anyway. That's a 132 3/4 inch post. So I think I'll try to get a maybe 4-inch tube or something circular. I'll check with my neighbor who runs a company, the guy who I got the I-beam from over here, the I-beam that went in there. See if he's got something that will I can put together, weld up, and put on there. I've also talked to the building inspector, and I'm not going to have to do floor joist or joist hangers on these because I have enough room over here. As you can see, these are 10-inch or 9.5, and this is a 16-inch beam. So I'm going to put glue and screw or nail a 2x6 right to the bottom of that ledger, and that way my ledger will hold all of those up. So that's one good thing, because I was doing some pricing on the timber connectors, because I can't use regular joist hangers. Joist hangers run about $3 or $4 a piece, maybe $5, depending on the size. And what I was realizing is that because I've got oversized lumber, I can't use or joist hangers, regular joist hangers, which only use work for 1.5 inches. So that would mean I would have to use timber connectors, which I've been doing in the house in a few spots. And those timber connectors are about $4 to $5 a piece. And so you put one each side. Sorry, I'm moving around here. You put one each side, and by the time you do one run of floor joists clear across the building and put each side of the beam, you're looking at another $20 just in timber connectors, not counting nails. And I have 24 runs, so it's close to $500 just in joist hangers. So that was good news to know that I could just put my 2x6 underneath of it. That's why, little things like that start adding up. And so this is the first time I've used ledgers. So I'm going to try it out, but it makes sense. I mean, you can't go anywhere. It's just glue and nail a 2x6 below those floor joists. Anyway, I came around back here. This is more of an update video. Came around here to show you This is the back wall of the garage now. I've got it all sheathed and papered with the exception of the last few feet there. Got that ready for the windows because the roof is going to come right down at that level right there, top of that wall. So I decided next week I've got kind of a surprise coming of what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of siding on the house in a couple, or at least one spot. So I'll be looking for that video. So it's been coming together as far as the using the transit to set everything. I set the transit up on a block over in that far corner on top of the floor. Took a measurement here, pinged it, pinged it, pinged it. So I got my beam in perfectly level. I've nailed it up, screwed it. I mean, I've got hundreds of nails in that pattern. I don't know what the nail pattern is, but I went about every 16 inches with a line of 7 vertical, and then I did an X pattern inside of that, and of course laid the glue to it as well. So once that post gets in there, that floor should be as solid as can be. But I'll let you know in a later video how it turns out. Now, like I said, I've just got a couple temporaries in there. We are 1 week closer. It's a Saturday. It's 8 o'clock at night. I'm going home. I am tired. It has been a hot one. And I mean hot. Here in Tennessee. This morning I couldn't keep my shirt dry. I have 4 shirts and I just kept changing and changing. The humidity is just through the roof. I don't know how people work in this day in day out. I don't know I'm doing it, but it's not fun. Anyway, this was just a quick video. I wanted to give you an update. I'll try to do more videoing next week when I get to the front wall, and maybe how I'm getting those floor joists in there, because I did all of those floor joists off a step ladder. So when I put those in, I was using a step ladder. I have an 8-foot step ladder, and it was working actually not too bad. Didn't have to have a lot of scaffolding, and floor came together fairly quickly. So I started that last half late afternoon yesterday, and I came in the first hour and finished it this morning, that half. So I might have had maybe 4 to 5 hours in putting the floor joists in that back section, and that's going up and down and cutting to length and everything. So anyway, I'll be looking for more videos. We are going to try to get the garage complete, the down framing, downside, down the lower floor, sorry, framed next week, get the floor on, and a couple other things. So be looking for those videos. Till then, as always, you have a great day.